Sabal. I live in Siswin Province, Anwang District, Pasimo Village. I have been learning English for a long time. Now I study at the grade 5 at a high school. And now I would like to say to you, thanks so much for the Khmer teacher, the best teacher to teach me for a long time and teach me to writing the final report, the beginning until finish. So thank you so much. And now I would like to say to you, thanks so much for my best friend. You lost your best time to come to join my presentation to be here today. So thank you so much. I'm here to talking about my presentation topic is listening skill. So that I have to share into 5 parts, such as the first part, introduction, the second, read the lecture and review it, third, method for finding, the last, conclusion and rumination. So on the first part, I have to share into 4 points, such as the first point, background any point of study, the second, objective of study, third, scope of study, the fourth, expected outcome. So on the chapter 2, the only point that is teaching learning theory. Chapter 3, third, there's 4 points such as the first point, classroom learning, the second, the difficulty, third, the solution, the last, facility. On the chapter 4, the only point such as completing the literature review and article to relate the classroom learning. On the last chapter 5, conclusion and rumination, so that I have to share into 2 points such as the first point, conclusion, and the last, recommendation. So now, let's know together the chapter 1, however, let's know together. Chapter 1, introduction. Number 1, background in the point of study. There were 2 education systems in the law process as before abolition and after abolition. Before abolition and after abolition in the laws. So the before abolition, there was only law alone have a traditional or formal education, reflecting the fact that the language of the groups have no writing script. Until the mid-20th century, education was primary school, thus Buddha temple school. During the colonial period, from was language of construction, development education was slowly because the curriculum was not completed in that time, and the government was very difficult because the curriculum was not completed in their education system. Because curriculum is revolution for fighting our country to be freedom. All others know well that our country was destroyed by war for a long time. After revolution in 1975, education was changed and started development better than before. Most schools are poorly constructed, the tough only 1 or 2 teachers, and schools have only 1 or 2 students. However, enrollment is increased since 1975. In 1988, education system estimates 63% of school-age children. In 1992 to 93, primary school estimates 6,003,000 students at a school, and compared to 3,001,000 students in 1976 and 1,000,000 students in 1969. The government also encouraged support our alternate on the group's population to send their children to learn in the school. Nowadays, English language are the most important for everyone because English language be used to communication with the people around the world, so that everyone should learn English. Next, number 2, objective of study. Then I improve the listening skill. Number 3, scope of study. The place I study, I focus at Siswin High School, grade 5, Anwang District, Pasimo Village. I choose this listening skill is more important for everyone. So I choose this from the book Negative Listening, Book 1, Unit 1, Exercise 1, page 7. Number 4, expect outcome. Expect outcome of listening have a lot of things for everyone. If then you can understand all the people, you can communicate with the people around the world because you can know what they say, what they want, what they need, what they are saying about it. You can understand it. If then you understand it, can help you improve about your some problem to communicate with them. And it also can you improve your about speaking fluently and how you speak clear to other people. So right now, let's know together chapter 2, Read the Lecture and Review by David. By David, the challenge of listening in an audio language are great. Our students have to deal with the unfamiliar sounds, new vocabulary, and complex sentences. They might not be unfamiliar setting which they knowledge anything about the speakers, and have a little knowledge about the topic begin discuss. And they are expected to listen and understand the text, the time with no control of the discuss, and the classroom setting. So, by David, I use many activities for my presentation below as. Learning listening skill is the most important for everyone. Used to learn because it's the most important for everyone. Used to communication with the people. Pre-listening by David have to prepare like this. Good listening provides support, generate interesting, and build student confidence. Set the context to study what they are already know. Help teachers find out what they are already listened to. Third, prepare to the vocabulary. While listening by David have to prepare like this. Although students listen about 3 or 4 times. Encourage students focus on the global meanings. Third, focus on your question on this stage. And the last, post listening by David have to prepare like this. Match with reading text. Retelling with the listening. Using information to listening for problem solving the discuss. Making activities. Next, establish on the mode of speaker. The last, efficient relationship with the speaker. So next, chapter 3, middle. Number 1, classroom learning. Classroom learning, while I first studied at Saxon High School, I have to prepare already the lesson I study in my classroom. That I have to prepare pen, book, and all the things. And I sharing some experience with the local teacher there. In my learning have many models of learning. It was quite difficult for learning. Before listening, I have to prepare like this. I will try to understand the meaning. The second, try to remember all the words. Third, pay attention, getting more concentrate and to be listened. The last, prepare my phone to listen from YouTube. While listening, I have to prepare like this. Try to translate on the sentence. Make some questions with my friend from my presentation about their listening skill. Third, try to choose my topics, or say that try to choose my purpose from my topic. The last, do some activities about the listening, something enjoy with my study. Post listening, I have to prepare like this, follow up to my students or my member. Second, get your knowledge from your listening to ask your friend. Got your new exchange with your friend. Take something good with your listening or what develop your listening. Is there any question? Please ask after study or got comprehension, I will turn to speaker. Students listening about the dialogue about 5 to 10 times. Next, they have to close the next book. I pray to pay high attention on the listening. I did a stage on their coming affected. Affected to study which they will practice next week. Finally, setting story, homework, and feedback the next time. The difficulty of listening. There are a lot of problems for the beginner learning have the problem about the listening because it's quite difficult for everyone. They feel worried, nervous, shy, exciting when they go to speaking with the foreigner people or with the other people. So the second, the third, the solution. The solution when you have problem, you can understand other people, the foreigner people, what they all want, what they are saying, what did they want. I recommend that you must go to search from YouTube, try to listen a lot, and try to download a slow video, try to practice a lot. I give the time about 3 months. 3 months you try to listen every day, then I hope you can understand. If you can understand, you can ask me. And if you have a problem about new words, shy, exciting, and scared when you go to speaking with the foreigner, I recommend that you must go to practice with the foreigner by yourself. Practice with yourself and practice with the foreigner, but you should practice by yourself or you practice from any apps such as e-talk. You can practice from apps only you have money. Or say the Cambridge like you course to talk by yourself. That is also can improve for you. So right now, next chapter 4, findings. According to my technique to listening and also listening skill, it has been used it. But if you're not able to solve some problem about the listening storage, I will try to listen about it was not successful because they will still understand I don't such as. I make mistakes in the words to listening to foreigner people or other peoples. According to by David and me, the theory is different and the sense is. So the first difference by David focus on the question and attention, pay attention on the stage. Matching with the listening text, read theory on the listening text. And the last, relationship with the speaker. For the same point, allow students about 5 to 10 times. The second, students focus on the meaning, and the last, prepare to understand the vocabulary, try to get some pronunciation. Students afraid about the speaking learning. If the listening is the main point for everyone, the beginner, but it is not difficult for everyone, I recommend that if you are my student, I recommend that you must go to search from YouTube and other way because now technology is fast. It's very kind, you can go to search by yourself. Shouldn't wait your teacher or your brother to take you. You should search from your phone by yourself. Only your phone has money, you can search from anywhere, but only you can use. And I will close with my student or with them. I will try to explain, try to teach, try to tell that you should do like this, like that. You can improve about your listening skill. So right now the last chapter 5, conclusion and recommendation. So number 1, conclusion. Listening skill is the most important for everyone. Listening skill will help you everyone to understand other people want, what they want, what they need, they are saying, what's the meaning they say. You can understand, but English, the listening skill is not easy for everyone to learn. That about this skill skill, but it's not easy. But if you know a lot of words, I believe that you can understand. Because when you know a lot of words, you will understand the pronunciation. What they say is quite difficult, but you can understand because you know a lot of words. So the last recommendation. The recommendation of listening, I would like to tell everyone, if you are interested about the listening skill, you can ask me some questions I will tell you. And I would like to recommend that you should go to search from anywhere, from your phone, YouTube, Facebook, eTalk, Cambridge, and English the Cambridge. From YouTube or that, you must go to follow the H.J. Hall. H.J. Hall teacher is the most, is very good teacher to take it. They will fast about the listening skill. That is very important if you are interested about the listening skill, but you don't have the H.J. Hall book. You can ask me or you will borrow my book because I still have. And the listening skill has many areas for everyone because you can go anywhere, you can understand, and you will have many good jobs. I'm proud of my final report at this time. So until right now, my presentation is ending. If you have any question, please ask me. Thank you.
How absolutely intelligent you are. So everybody, if you have got any question, please interrupt to YerVang. She's ready to answer any question from you. She is waiting for anybody. Just speak out your mind what question that you prepare.
Okay, so if you speaking with foreigner that speak some words or some sentence that you don't understand, what do you do?
Like this, example, like all this word I don't understand, all that sentence I don't understand, but you can guess. You can guess about a phrase where you say, example, the sentence have about 5 words, you know only 3 words, you can guess. Have only 2 words you don't know, you can guess. You should use your idea to guess. Yeah, and you should try to practice, try to remember the words because the word is the more important for everyone, and try to get a pronunciation.
Okay, good.
Do you have any question?
Anybody?
Okay, so what do you think about your presentation at this time?
Okay, can you say again?
What do you think about your presentation at this time?
I still feel excited, but not very well because it's not the first time for me. But when I'm writing the theory about the listening skill, have many new knowledge from me because the listening skill is the more important for everyone. And I feel that it's the more important because we should to understand and know to get a pronunciation. That we will choose that is very important for me.
Okay, good.
Do you have any question?
In the 1990 year, how many percent there it made in prepare
week, twice a week. Thank you. So the next question.
Okay, so what do you think about education now and before revolution?
I don't know. It's about education for right now and before, right?
Yes, before revolution.
I would say the first right now. Right now, education is very fast. It's not like before. Because before they were learning from teacher, only teacher. But right now, it's not from teacher. It's not all from teacher. You can serve from YouTube, other way, online way. Yes.
Okay, good.
That is the most change and development is more because before it's not very fast, but now it's fast.
That's good. Anybody?
Who is your topic?
My topic is listening skill.
Okay. And listening skill and what facility about the listening?
The facility about my topic like a listening skill.
Yes.
The facility, if you don't know words, boring, and study shy, when you go to speak with the foreigner people, you can understand what they want, what they say, what they need, and what's the meaning. It's very important for everyone and has many events for us because we can understand the pronunciation of the foreigner people.
And how many facility about you when you listening?
Facility.
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 Not difficulty. Difficulty, facility.
Facility.
So sorry. Just a moment. Is you ask this question?
The facility.
Yes. And how many facility about you when you sleep?
It's not very well because now I don't know a lot of words, so that I cannot understand very well. But I guess maybe 70% like this.
And what are you doing when you for the solution?
Can you say again?
And you saw you for the hard work. What do you have solution? This hard work?
If the solution about hard work,
Yes.
I will try to listen from many apps like Google, YouTube. YouTube you can listen to, and many apps like eTalk, Cambridge, Stitch, and other apps. You can listen from it. And like everyone's English is very good for everyone to learn because it has many apps. You learn from that. And the hard work you must to search from Google and you try to listen what's the pronunciation and know what's the silent and how many silent in the word. You should try to look your work and how many silent and you will be good reading. Yeah.
Okay, if when you speak English with foreigner, you feel don't confidence, what will you do?
Can you say again?
When you speak English with foreigner, you feel don't confidence and know what will you do?
That's a good question because everyone, but I think it's only the first time. The first time you say, oh, I don't confident on myself that I can say it. It's the foreigner people. But if for me, if I don't confident, I will smile. I will so shy, excited, and worried that, that's correct, undercorrect. Then I can't confident myself, and I will say, oh, see you later.
Yes.
That's good.
Then next question.
inspire.
Inspire.
Imprison or inspire?
You mean like where I got inspired, right? I got inspired from because how many the learner that can understand the foreign people that makes me feel that's right. I should try to listen. That's also inspired for me, and also get inspired from my friend, from my brother, from anywhere like they can understand, so that I should try to talk about it, listening. That.
Nice. Everybody, Yong, Pachi, Dokeo, Kachua, Asia.
Okay, is there any question?
YerVang, can you tell me how many topics do you have to choose? Do you have to choose 2 years ago?
Before
Yes.
to last
Two
year.
years ago.
The first year, I chose the topic writing what to be correctly. The second year, speaking fluently. Maybe.
Speaking English conditionally.
Yeah.
This year is listening.
Okay, is there any question?
Okay, Yong, start your question. Ham lười nó. Pachi, Dokeo, Asia, ham lười. YerVang, where are you from?
YerVang, why you choose this topic?
Good question.
It's a good question. Thank you for your question. I chose this topic because I think have many learners that can understand the foreign people. Because I don't say much, but I hope you can understand. Because us learning for a long time that we still can understand about something. Whoa, what they say? Oh my God, I don't understand. Like this, that I choose this topic because if I choose this topic, I will serve many theory, many things from Google. Like this is good way for me, and everyone is not only me. Okay, is there any question?
Pachi, Dokeo,
Please.
Asia, Yong.
How do you feel right now?
Right now, I don't feel. but the first time, before I came out to present, I'm still excited, but not very well because have only teacher. But I don't feel excited very well because technically because we always present.
Yes.
But I think it has many teachers, a little knows.
This one is better than before.
Yeah, thank you.
Anybody? Ham lười Dokeo. Hamภาษาจีนก็ได้ถามดิจะได้มานั่งตรงเดินทางYong,
你什么说
let her know your question.
Just kidding. Yes.
You can ask me in Lao. ทำเป็นภาษาเราก็ได้
Pachi กับ Dokeo อยากกันถาม Okay, YerVang. So how your anyway today you did very beautiful your whole chapter.
Thank you.
Come on, teacher has got a few questions. So let me tell you to know the first question. How many parts are there in English? Are there in your report?
They are 5 parts.
Which part is the most difficult?
chapter 2.
Chapter 2.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I have to solve many theory from many search. Have some search is not suitable for my topic. Serve a lot from Google. Like I have no way to serve. It's the more difficult for me.
Okay, so, and which part is the most easy?
Let's see. The first part.
First part?
Yeah.
Why?
Because the first part is very easy. The number one, I have to do like you. Number two, only my topic. Number three, only about my school. Number four, only the aesthetic outcome from listening. That easy because I chose this topic that I know about it aesthetic outcome. Yeah. That's
Okay,
easy.
That's good. Number 2, what brings you enjoy to the presentation? What brings you enjoy to the presentation?
The dance bring me to enjoy with my presentation. I've got a new knowledge which from my friend, from YouTube, from Google, and all the way. And because only once a year that I feel, oh, it's very good time for me. Because somebody, they never presentation like me, or like you, like this. Like I feel, oh, it's very important, and I like bring me feel enjoy and feel very happy. So I would like to say thank you for you.
Okay, that's alright. Anybody, any question? Yeah. Asia? Pachua? Pachi? Rokel? Start up.
Okay, no question.
Okay, next question. So what problems do you find and how do you solve?
The problem I found from my topic, like nervous, shy, worry, and exciting, and can understand the foreigner people and feel is nervous from speaking with the foreigner people. Then I will solution if you're nervous or shy or worry, exciting, then you must go to practice by yourself from many apps because now how many apps try to listen. From YouTube, Facebook, Google, because now it's very have many tuning. It's very fast and it's, I don't know how to say, but if you know how to use the phone, it's good way for you. Then you can practice from anyway. You practice with yourself, and if you can understand, you must to try to listen from YouTube. Then is other people they will say like a fast or slow, but I tell you that you must go to listen edge hope. It speak slow and have the fluent and have the it's very clear pronunciation that I feel wow, it's very good to understand and easy to understand. And hear the pronunciation like American. The American pronunciation is, I think, is maybe easy to understand more than British.
Yes, you're right. That's alright. Okay, next question is number 4. So what makes you stand at here? What makes you stand at here? I mean that how do you have chance to present today? The chance, you know? What makes you stand at here? I mean, before when teacher taught you at secondary school, level 1, at that time, you didn't know anything about English, right? So now, time's passing and you stand here. What makes you stand here?
The thing that you stand here, I'm learning from you and pay attention by myself. But before, like 3 years ago, I'm learning only from you. From you, only one. You think like this, I will learn like this. You think like that, I will learn like that. But the last year, I learned it in the final secondary school. That I have a phone. So from Facebook, has many teachers teaching English from Facebook and Google. Google they also teach YouTube. They also, I shouldn't learn from you only one because I also want to get many experience for many teachers that I learn from online. I think that learn from you and from online. Like By YerVang teacher also By YerVang Miss Mo and Kuno and Tui. I learn online 3 teachers that I feel is the more important. But I learning American pronunciation from By YerVang sister that I feel is good for me. And learn from you, exchange together. I think all these teachers take like it from you, take like it, and exchange together, pass together. That makes me can stand here and speak like this.
Okay, that's very good answer. Question 5. How English can help your future?
Yes, it's not only help me, help everyone. Because now we use English to communication, right?
Yes.
That we can use English to, if you're good at English, you can get many good jobs from company, travelers, translator, or like just only the boss is good for you. Because if you're good at English, you do good preposition. That's also good story and good for your job because you can go to travel because you know English. That's important.
This means that a big income will come to your life.
Yeah.
Nice. And next question. So, how many ways do you learn English from?
I learn from many. Like the first from you. The second from Facebook, like learning online, learning online.
Okay.
And the second I learn from YouTube with AJ Hub, and I buy the AJ Hub book and try to listen with AJ Hub. Third, I try to reading because we have to workshop with the reading. If who reading fast and clear, that person will be the first. But it can be the first. I only third. No problem.
Yeah.
I learn about 5 ways.
5 ways that make you stand here today. Okay, the last question. Yeah, not very much question. The last. How many skill listening? What are they? I mean, that's how many listening skill or skill listening. So, I know. So when people speak, we listen, right? How many listening skill? It's quite hard because now you fall in love, listening skill, right?
Yeah, I understand. I have many skills like I don't know that how many, but I think it's many skills.
Many skill. What
Like,
are they?
Listening skill, story. Listening skill, conversation. Listening skill, vocabulary. Listening skill, the pronunciation. Listening skill, the reading. Listening skill, try to, they say very fast. Like this?
Okay, that's very good. Anybody, any question?
No. No.
Okay, is there have a question?
ถามเลยเนาะปาจี้ลองถามดู
Why study English? And the question was one's job.
Okay, good. Good.
Speak again.
Why you study English? And future was your job.
Be like, why you want to study English?
Why you study English? And what do you want to do job in the future?
Why do you want to learn English? Do you want to choose your future?
No.
Job in the future.
Your job in the future.
Good. Very good question. Is
Yeah, that's good question. Thank you for your question. I want to learn English. Like I say just a moment. English, everyone used to communication with the people or say easy to English, the second language for our country. That we used to communication with the people around the world. And it's very important and that is important for everyone because if you know English, you can go to travel and you should have money together. Shall I able to do in my future? I'm not sure. That's not sure because maybe some but like right now, I'm also not sure. Sometimes I want to work as an officer, but it's very difficult. I want to work at a company that I don't like. I'm not sure what job I want to do in my future. I'm not sure. Okay, is there any question?
เดี๋ยวผมถามเลยเนาะเราไปถามบาชีกับแก้ว
No question.
ถามเลยเนาะทำตามความเข้าใจเลยคือเอเชียถามเป็นตามที่ใส่ราชทำเลยเดี๋ยวผมจะถามถามเลยปัจจิแปลว่าเยอะบ้างยังสูตรหรืออะไรถามเกี่ยวกับการ presentation ของเรานี่ว่ารู้สึกแนวใดเป็นอะไรสบายดีบ่รู้สึกแนวใดคือว่าเงินไหลไปน้อยเลยทำไปเลยเนาะได้แรงบันดาลใจมาจากไสตามระบบแล้ว impression หรือว่า inspiration หรือว่า
how many theory we have to for in the Google?
3, but it's quite difficult.
Yes.
I hope you will fit it because you were writing.
Yes. And what's surname?
David,
What?
like a 3.
Yes.
Job, like a Jack, David. But I choose David because the David tell me like a similar, like a, I think this is good for you, for me.
Interesting about this story.
Okay, very good.
โอเค
What's that?
40 ชั่วโมงคุณน่ะ
40 คน
ไม่40 ชั่วโมง
Java, how absolutely intelligent you are. So you did very well.
Thank you.
Like, come on, teacher have never seen. This time is the best of yours.
Like what?
Yeah.